Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. It's time to pursue the winner's circle. What a great day. Yes, a great day indeed. You know why it's so great? Because every single one of us have the opportunity to run this race. What race am I talking about? The race of the day. It's where you're positioned. It's who you're positioned with. It's what you're positioned in and about. So today, do you have a goal? Do you see the finish line? Do you see yourself in that number one position, which is to accomplish all the things that you've listed on your things to do list, reaching your goals that you've identified, reviewing your plan to make sure that you're going to get there and get there safely and on time and successfully. So today is the day for you to identify your winner's circle and to go for it. You know, we recently had our Daytona 500, 55th Daytona 500, and what an exciting time it was. We had a female racer who was given a lot of publicity and a lot of notoriety because of the extra efforts and the hard work that she had done and is continuing to do as a race car driver, Danica Patrick. And she is such a dynamic young woman. She actually acquired, through excellence in driving and having a fantastic car, the number one pole position for the race. And everyone was excited and anticipated, hey, Danica could win this race. And we believed that she could too. And to be the first female to win the Daytona 500. However, as the race continued, and lap after lap after lap, various accidents occurring and her ability to avoid them, though she started out in the number one position, she ended up finishing in 8th place. Now, why 8th place? When we came to the very last lap of the race, there was a huge wreck. As a matter of fact, the Burger King car number 93, driven by Travis Capel, and I hope I said his name correctly, actually overcompensated and went one direction when I think he probably meant to go another, and hit the wall and caused a lot of cars to move from their top positions of the top 5 back. And so Danica ended up going from 3rd place as she entered that final lap to 8th place. And Jimmy Johnson ended up, car number 48, in 1st position. He won the race. And we're very proud of him. Jim did a great job. And of course, Danica's hopes had to be crushed in so many ways. But we can learn some life lessons from this. It's not how you start a race, but it's how you finish a race. It's not how you start your day today, it's how you finish your day. Are you willing to work out the various obstacles that may come into your course and deal with them appropriately and successfully? Have the right team members around you that can help you, just like Danica had a great crew, as well as the other winner, Jimmy Johnson, to make sure that you complete your race in such a manner that not only are you satisfied and feeling successful, but you know that you gave it your best. There are some things in life that you cannot control. And when you realize that, you will also realize that it's still important to give your very best, because your very best sets you up for success in the next race. It builds your confidence. It builds your self-esteem. It builds your notoriety. And people know who you are, and they observe you, and they want to support you. And at the same time, they want to see you do even greater things. I want to encourage you today. Begin your race in a manner that you believe you can succeed by the close of this day. And whatever the obstacles are, do not allow them to throw you out of the race. Avoid the crashes. That's very, very important. And one of the ways to avoid the crashes is to try to avoid being in a pack that could create a destruction to your life. And that could be negativity, that could be discouragement, that could be lack of support, that could be just things that happen within the marketplace that are going to take from you rather than support you in your pursuit of excellence. So keep this in mind. We all can hit the wall, but if we're concentrating on finishing the race successfully, we're going to avoid that wall as much as possible, and we're going to avoid others that could draw us into that kind of accident or into that kind of setback. So I want to encourage you today, start your engine, focus on the winner's circle, and remember, give it your very best. Keep in mind this, that a winner's circle is really short-lived, because it's not how you start that race, but it's how you finish that race. And the race goes far beyond the event at hand, the race of life. We go from race to race to race to race. We go from winner's circle to having been defeated, getting back up, brushing ourselves off, getting back into the race, giving it our best, and having some very good support around us, encouraging us, supporting us, till we move again into that winner's circle. But we can't rest on our laurels in the winner's circle. We have to be thinking about the next race. Enjoy it for the moment, because it is a great moment. But remember that there are greater things ahead. Greater things, because now that you've accomplished this, you have phenomenal abilities to accomplish greater things. So today, I want to encourage you. Start your engine, give it your best, pursue the winner's circle, and tomorrow, get up and do the same thing. The next day, get up and do the same thing. Why? Because it's not how you start the race, but it's how you finish it. I wish you good success. I'm Eunice Phelps from Orlando, Florida.